These days you see a lot of firms advertising on the television for personal injury work, but very often there'll be like a large factory firm. Maybe the person dealing with the case isn't very experienced, or maybe the firm is based many miles away. But if you come to Bird and Lovibond, then the person dealing with the case will be a properly qualified solicitor, and also we're very local to you, so you can pop into the office and see us at any time, or we could come out and see where your accident happened. We've got local knowledge, and like all firms advertised on the television, we can do your case on a no-win, no-fee basis. We deal with most types of claims that one might have in life. We deal with road accidents, we deal with trips and slips, we deal with accidents at work, we deal with product liability, anything like that. The best thing to do is to phone us up and ask us, and even if it's a type of case we don't deal with, we can always recommend you someone. To have a personal injury claim, you have to have suffered an injury, and it has to be someone else's fault to some degree. Maybe someone's driven their car into you. Maybe somebody's dropped something on you at work. Maybe you've tripped on the pavement. It doesn't matter if the accident was partly your own fault, it just means you'll get a bit less. You need to bring details of the accident. You need to bring details of both parties. If it was a road accident, then bring the registration numbers of both vehicles. You also need to tell us where the accident happened. If you don't know the name of the road, for example, go back there and find out. If you don't know the date of the accident, look it up on a calendar. I have known people lose cases because they actually gave us the wrong date of the accident. The basic rule of thumb is that the more serious the injury, the more complicated the facts of your accident, the longer the claim is going to take. There are some firms out there that advertise themselves as being specialists in dealing with cases much more quickly than others, but you shouldn't do this. Otherwise, the expert will not be able to assess how bad the injury is and how much that has affected your life. You could settle your case too soon and not get sufficient compensation. The purpose of compensation is to put you back in the position you would have been had the accident not happened. But broadly speaking, you get three different types of compensation. You get general damages, that's just a lump of money really for the injury you've got. You get special damages, that's for losses that are special to you, like loss of earnings, that kind of thing. Finally, in really serious cases, you can get something for future loss. Maybe you can't work again, maybe you need future treatment. Anything that's for the future comes under the heading of future loss. The amount of compensation you get differs depending on how it affects your life. For example, if I had an accident and lost part of my finger, then I wouldn't get very much for that because I'm a solicitor, it wouldn't affect what I do for a living. However, if I was a concert pianist, then you'd be looking at a very substantial claim.